Hello YouTube, it's Eternal Frost here.
Shadow magic protecting us.
Excited to bring you some new stuff on the Vermintide front with the release of Return to Ubersreik. I have been playing this as much as I can in the past few days. Mostly because just trying to get a feel for the new levels, where the tomes and locations of the Grims are and everything. I haven't found everything yet, but I have unlocked quite a few things. Here we see Kruber's new set, which is basically a sword and mace. A lot of the characters get dual weapons like this, which are similar, not quite the same to the dual axes for Bardin, right? So there's Kruber's. Excited to see that. I'm going to put that on my ranger, or my hunter, marksman. And Bardin, interestingly enough, gets the dual hammers, which is interesting because it's kind of like his Slayer gear again, but they're not as fast, right? So you know, there they are. I'll probably be using these eventually at some point, but not as excited for Bardin because he's already got the dual axes, and these are kind of the same, just a little bit slower, right? And of course you have Saltspire. Again, he's got one of those dual sets, which I think I have on my Bounty Hunter. There you go. Really excited about this set because it's, well, I like the axe, I like the falcon, so I mean, why not have both, right? So I hope this really changes the way Saltspire, I mean, he needed some new weapons. He's got the same kind of mix that he had last time, so it was kind of weird, you know. He was feeling kind of old and dated, so this does give him some life, right? And finally, of course, or not finally, with Krillian we have the axe, which that's the one that's a bit of a weird one for me, right? Because the axe is, I don't know, just weird. Don't actually use axes. I mean, is gonna play like the axe? I don't know. I mean, they're all relatively fast attacks, high damage and shield breaking, right? For all of them, except for this one. So I mean, we'll see. Krillian needed the least buff out of all of them. So I mean, yeah, there's that axe. And then I'm yet to do Sienna's. So what I'm going to do in this next series of 3 videos is use Sienna as we go through the levels. Alright, so let's go ahead and start. I'm going to be doing these on Veteran. I've completed them on, as you can see here, on Champion, but for the sake of making sure I do complete them, right, and for the sake of searching for this stuff, we're going to go ahead and play Veteran. Now for the Horn of Magnus, for those of you who have played Vermintide 1, the maps are relatively the same. For the most part, they're the same. The Tome and Grim locations, while the locations are still there, the Tomes and Grims aren't, right? So it's kind of interesting. Again, I haven't found everything, so I'm going to kind of outline what I have found. Maybe with your guys' help, we can put together where everything is. So, anyway, so for the Horn of Magnus, what we're looking at is buttons. We're going to be using press as many buttons as possible to find the Dwarven rune. I've only found the rune in one place, so I am definitely missing buttons here. I did a quick search online yesterday as it came to a close, and I have not found where all the buttons are. Maybe someone's found them already, maybe not, who knows, by the time I've set up this video. Next time I do Vermintide 2, it will probably be a guide to find tomes, grims, and buttons. But I will, again, show what buttons I have found, and then hopefully this can help some of you guys on your search. So you guys probably recognize this, the old Red Moon Inn, the old intro had lots of good nostalgia feelings. The difference being this is quite brighter than you remember. Alright, first thing that we do is we backpedal. Instead of going forward, we're going to head back, and we actually find a button back here, down this alleyway, I think. Behind this bucket, first button.
I don't remember.
So yeah, that one took me like 4 playthroughs before I found that one.
Tower in time.
So
Careless
these
makes
buttons, there's a
nothing
lot
but
of
quick
buttons.
death.
So I don't know how many we have to press or if
Scared
there's a
of you,
particular
Sagaraki,
order,
are ya?
but there it is. So I'm gonna take the long way around just to make sure that I don't miss any buttons again. But I'm gonna click all the buttons I know. So let's hope I don't miss any this time around. Maybe I'll find a new one. Who knows? So, again, the lighting's a bit different. It's a lot lighter than I remember.
Are you deaf? There's a Chaos Warrior near.
Tomes and Grims though. I think I know where all the tomes are, but I am missing one Grim here, so. And they put the Grim in a good spot too, so wouldn't be surprised if it was just us walking right past it. And there's a neat little thing here. You know, I'll pick it up. Hopefully it doesn't kill me. Or I'll at least show the location of it. So there's a secret stash we're looking for too, for gutter runners.
Look, I'd forgotten about that. Never mind.
Oh, I like the new sound effects for the birdie head, by the way. That's quite meaty.
Are you blind? Would you
Big
be
fan.
go for the head?
So I'm looking kind of all over to make sure I'm not missing like a brick.
Oh, we'll have fun with this.
The Rot Helm's dead.
They're above here. So in order to get it. That, I did not see that brick before.
Ugh, that smell. Like
new
festering
brick.
flesh.
Glad I walked around there.
Yes, throw
Now don't get carried away. Plenty more to
So,
shoot.
glad I looked around there.
Sneaking
As like I said,
around.
so we've already hit what? It's 2 switches? I already lost count. So, crazy. Yeah, the Grim is in a really interesting place. Which is why you see me kind of jumping and kind of like mousing everywhere. I used to take hours in the first Vermintide trying to look for these things myself. Let's go hit the floor there, because that's what we do. Shooting floors is good. So we're coming up on the location of the first tome here. Very early into the map.
The roughing's dead.
So, if you remember in the first game, you could get back here. So we're gonna heard Blightstormer. I want to get that Blightstormer first. So back in here, in the first game you could get back here, but what's interesting is if we go all the way into the back, we will find the first tome lying here in the dirt. So you can see they've done a really good job hiding these things. So I'm just veteran, so I can be a bit less judicious about my skill usage.
By the Patriarch, up the tower and blow that big hole. That'll bring us help. Delicious fright.
Don't have to worry about hurting my friends. Ow, or my face. Well, I heard it, someone got it. So, seeing if we can find the second Grim, or first Grim, I'm not sure which one I found. Yeah, take that, wall. Showed you the boss, or something. Alright, so we're coming across the selection of another button right here. So just around this corner, you see that flash of light? Here it is.
Maybe I was wrong.
Buttons
And
are
this is
kinda
someone's
everywhere.
poor attempt at humor.
Looking for Grims, because there is one Grim location. The one that I found, it's really hard to see, so I'm guessing it's hard to see the other Grim.
Come over here. Get
Oh, that's
shot.
unfortunate.
Eyes open. Don't let that Blightstormer take us by surprise.
Blightstormer's near, Mayflies.
I can't see shit. Alright, no, nope. Yeah, either like I would have thought they'd put something down here, but Nope. Unless they missed it, they did not. Looking for grams.
Blightstormer! I'll boil the flesh off his fucking bone!
Good to see that
Sometimes
the
I do wonder how you're still alive.
bots still, even in veterans, still like to cover your field of view. I already applied a Tome. I agree with someone.
I'm ready for you.
Alright, so we're approaching in the area of one of the little secret things. It's the Night Hunter's secret Night Runner's secret stash. If you pick it up, it spawns. I don't know how many it spawns. It spawns a whole lot of Night Runners. It's not too dangerous in Veteran, but they all spawn at once. So there's a good chance that you could possibly be pounced by a whole bunch of them at once. But luckily, where you find it, it's hard for them to pounce on you, so it shouldn't be too big of an issue.
Just want to be your friend.
So anyway, so we're gonna drop down here into the hog pit. Most people in the first game, we would kind of skip this area because, frankly, there wasn't much here. So.
Strangler! Over there! Kill it!
Oop, that was dumb. So we're gonna drop down here. It's actually right below us, but I'm gonna check for a brick while I'm over here. So brick search, brick search.
Do me so drinking
Nathan. So just underneath us, you'll see that there's this area, and actually underneath this platform, on top of this box, right there. Do you see that? So you can grab it by jumping on this box. I'm not gonna get it now. There's no need to. That is the Night Runner's secret stash. Gutter Runner's secret stash. So you pick that up, it immediately spawns a whole slew of Night Runners. So yeah. Maybe one day I'll pick it up, show you guys what it looks like. But yeah, again, I don't want to run this one too long. We're gonna go search for the pig pens and see our good old friends, the pigs, to pick up this chest we missed.
Healing drop!
Look at that, serendipitous.
It's a blood.
That's a blight
Come on, guys,
stormer.
pick it up. Oh, Marcus. Marcus isn't dead.
There, no more fire rat.
That's all I was trying to do. Thank you. All right.
Yes, it's funny, isn't it?
Nothing there. Again, I don't think there's anything in the big bends, but again, I'm just triple checking to make sure I didn't miss a Grim or a button, because they are hard to miss.
Just like that. We'll get them all out, right here, right now.
Just in that one. The bots will be fine because this is just veteran. Button. And because it's veteran, you're gonna toss it. Good times. We'll get that back really quick. Already on the back. Alright, switching this area. Maybe this is where the Grim is. I don't know. I'd put a Grim here if I was, trying to hide something, only because I know no one looks in this area. Or no one used to look in this area. Wouldn't it be funny if you have to kill all those pigs to get the Grim or something? Nice run over here.
Leech incoming.
Nope. No one. Bueller. Put the Grim there, because,
Weapons up. Fight like your payday.
Yeah, I went a bit backwards here. I didn't mean to.
Hush, hush. There's a blight storm.
Whatever. Okay, moving back forward. Hopefully this doesn't take too long.
Bob!
Apologies on all the detours as I look for any buttons I may have missed.
Where's that silly story?
I agree.
That didn't go as expected. I'm actually just kind of running away from the storm. There's nothing here. Well, That I know of, at least. I could... Nope. Still nothing. We're double checking. Okay, we're gonna come back and go take the top path. It was a bit choppy there. That choppiness is actually my mouse. Lots of space for bombs, simply because range of art is best. Can't wait to get the crow build.
The winds die with their master.
I think it's back here somewhere. Nope, I don't see him.
One fire thrower. Oh, goddess. Lots of gas too.
Bloody Globadier!
Yeah, funny, isn't it?
Nope. Man, those burning head fails. That was hilarious. Wish they did that again. Looking for Grims. That's what I'm doing up here. Looking for Grims. Nothing. No Grims. Maybe it's inside the well. No, it's inside the well. I keep wanting to throw things into wells. It's kind of funny. I keep hoping that like maybe I could blow up a well or something, or it's some kind of trick with blowing up wells. For some reason, my mouse sensor is really jagged. I don't know if you're noticing that, but like it's
Run! He just wants to be your friend.
like not as smooth. My mouse has been acting up lately. I wonder if and I've been changing the batteries quite a bit, so I wonder what that's all about. Maybe it's just time to replace the mouse. It seems the mouse I use is a little fragile. It seems like
We'll slay them
after
all.
an amount of time it just doesn't work as well as it used to, right? So, and looking for Grims, because I still haven't found the one. I would have put a Grim in there. That's these.
Find new friends. Meet new creatures, little one. Assassin! Assassin rat's dead!
No Grim? Okay. Whatever.
Looks like
Is this the right way? Who knows?
No, it's
Certainly
not.
not
We're
you
looking.
lot. Take a look anyway.
We're poking about.
Fresh meat!
I didn't think there was anything there, but you never know. Again, sometimes you're not looking in the right angle to see something. You know, so it's like you can tell I'm just jumping around trying to get angles on things, because it might just be something I'm missing because I just happen to be looking at something from the wrong angle. That would be a silly way to miss something, but that's how it happens. Like here, I could see this being potentially a spot for a Grim. No, nothing. So we're coming up against another...
By the 8 winds! So many!
I think it's a button. Oh, there's something. I don't remember what it was. Yeah, those wide swings. My search pattern is relatively close to what it used to be in Vermintide 1, if you're kind of recognizing. I'm just taking a lot more detours. So... Oops, I already searched there, didn't I? This chest. Look, health. Good times. Nothing below, nothing above. If you remember from the first game, this is where I think one of the Grims was? Right? Oh. In the face. Well, it's not here anymore, but
Oh, will you stop
I mean,
wasting those?
they actually moved it a couple times if I remember correctly. It used to be inside
Don't
this
think I've
little
ever
cubby.
seen that. I look forward to it.
Obviously, it's not anymore. So there should be a button in here. If I there it is. There's the button. But yeah, this used to be where one of the Grims was, and then they moved it to the door frame over here. And actually, you can still kind of jump up here. That's kind of funny. That's how you used to get it. But yeah, nothing's there anymore. Makes you sad. Oh,
Fire us near.
oh, there are 2 there. So we're gonna go to the, if you guys remember, where
Blade
the
monk. That's right. We're on to Sienna, little one. Hey, monks.
Nowhere out here. That gas light's about to slow. One light.
where that first was there. Do you see that? When I looked up, it was all choppy. That's my mouse sensor or something's up with it. It's like it's polling really slowly. I think it might actually be interference from the Alienware headset. Who knows? It's like good old Bond. So just fire that forward really quick.
Be a good sign.
It'd be a shame if my headset was interfering with my mouse. I wouldn't be surprised. There's a lot of interference where I live from a wireless perspective. I think from where I'm sitting, there's like more than 30 different access points that are visible in the 2.4 gig range. So having radio frequencies at 2.4
Found some ammunition.
normally is a good thing, but not here. I'm gonna check this alley really quick because I don't
Take what
remember
ammunition you can.
if there was a brick here. I don't think there was.
We all have a purpose here. Just
Double checking
enjoy
back
it.
here. So here's where we were. No brick. No brick. Just don't want to miss one. Like, it's gonna be the one time I miss a brick. You know what I mean? There's this ladder. I want to say there was something with this ladder, but there it is.
Enjoy, little one.
I killed it earlier. Gosh darn. Oh, that was kind of funny. Kind of tickled a little bit. Okay, I'll back out here, which is perfectly fine. Alright, so if you remember this church, this is where the first Grim is at.
Always the same with you.
So this used to be a tome,
All
but
right,
you
all
know,
right. I get
things
the
change.
message.
So I haven't found a brick in here. I looked far and wide for a brick. Couldn't find it. And I opened this hoping that it would have a tome in it. No, there is nothing in that tome for sure. I'm gonna close this door, give us some privacy. Alright, so there's a Grim in here, right? Do you see it? See that Grim? No, right? Yeah, because it's hard to see. You actually have to jump up on top of the chest. From the top of the chest, you look up. And to the right. There it is. Like, who in their right mind would have seen that Grim? That is... Check and see if you can see it from the bottom. I don't think you can. That is a good hiding place. That's the only Grim I think I've seen in the 3 new maps. Like, you can't... How in the world? Yeah, anyway. Great spot. Great spot. I mean, that's... How are you going to know that unless you accidentally bump into it? Like I said, though, it's a... Whoops. It's kind of like a matter of, well, that was weird. Drink all the things. Oh god, it's so good. It's so good.
Meet new creatures.
Just keep drinking everything. I'll stop. Yeah, how would you see that normally? That's blows my mind. Anyway. Got it. So that's the Grim. Good luck finding that one on the right, so. no idea how they expected to find that. Getting a little mouse lag there again. Sorry for that. Again, looking for bricks. I am not aware of one that's here, but we're gonna look anyway. Go through here. Boop, boop. No, no bricks. Bricks? Anyone? Healer? Healer? Get any bricks? No? I'm a tight spot. I'd put a brick there, just because I'm a monkey. All right, cool. No bricks. No bricks. Watch, it's like under the stairs.
Stay alert for gunners, mayflies.
And I also thought, so if you remember, there's another alley over here, and I thought there might be a brick down here, but there isn't. For sake of completion, though, I'm gonna go walk over to it. Why not? Because again, we've been seeing a lot of bricks, so you kind of think that there'd be like bricks everywhere because they feel like they're everywhere, right?
I
But there it is. No suspicious brick as far as I can tell here. So,
Look everywhere! And another one!
I see that there's just aimed at that or something.
That is new.
Pretty easier on a veteran, I must say.
Here, ammunition!
Alright, this ammo stash has been here for hundreds of years, it feels like, so that's a thing. And you remember this, we have to, you know, grab the barrels, drop them in front of the door to make it a splody face. Here's a spot for a tome that I thought was really sneaky. I was hoping it was a Grim. Is not. But on top of this wagon right here. Look at that. Another good spot.
Yes, it's funny.
So there's tome number 2, is that? So would have been nice if that was a Grim. They could have ended my search. Tome number 2. Alright, moving forward. There is a brick in here, so that's a thing.
I think that's a clover.
I'm gonna check everywhere else anyway. First, we're gonna go ahead and get this gate open, then we're gonna do our search. Kill the storm room with that. To highlight it a bit better. Well, so much for a speed award. I can't. Kill that stupid storm room. Get off. Alright. So we didn't win any speed awards, but what can you do?
This'll open that gate. We might even wake the town. Save us a walk and an explanation.
I was gonna say I didn't get it. So you always want to keep on throwing at once so you don't get hit and light it by accident, and also because you run faster while you're not carrying it. Just in general, if you're carrying something, which we'll see in Garden of War with the gargoyle head, you'll see me tossing it a lot. Now there is a way to jump in that small ledge there, but I didn't see anything in here, so you know, no brick, no Grim. Again, maybe worth jumping around a little bit just for shit, you know, giggles, shiggles, but nothing there. The brick is inside this small side room where there typically was some health that you could find, so it was always a good place to check for health. Yeah, no brick here. Here, there's a brick in here. I'm gonna again check for Grims. You probably just saw it flash there for a second. That is the brick I was looking for. So, lots of bricks. Don't know if there's an order to them
Assassin run!
again, so if I'm pressing these all out of order or something, please don't yell at me. Strangely, Alacia hasn't said anything. Usually she comments about the bricks as you're hitting them, and she hasn't this time around, so I don't know what that's all about. Maybe because I've not been able to do it the last gajillion times. Just tired of commenting about it. It's like, Frost, you're useless. Useless, Frost. Maybe I have to blow something up? I don't know. Let me know. Maybe I'm supposed to drop the barrel somewhere specific. Whoa, what? What? Is this normal? You seen this, devs? This is not normal, is it? Is this... Am I supposed to go on this? No? That's, that was interesting. That's good to see. Yes. That was unexpected.
A lovely little ball.
You hear what I hear, mate?
That's a chaos warrior.
And I don't think there's a brick around here, but hey, look at this. I think he just kind of like fell over.
Isn't that a delight?
Oh,
a
that's
blight stormer just for us and beating nearby.
Maybe I'll find the Grim one day. Alright, so we're coming up against another button here.
Are you as addicted to medicine as you are to brandy?
Medicine? No, not me. Necessaries only.
So you admit the brandy part?
So do you remember where the Tome, or the Grim was? It was a Grim. The Grim is now a Tome, which is why I said that. So that is Tome number 3. And with the Tome is a button. So the jump is a little bit different than I remember. But you jump from here to here. Oops. Jump from this box to this, and then onto here. And then do the hokey pokey, turn yourself around, throw some bombs. That was not the best place for that bomb. Oh, really? What are you even doing on here? Oh, there you go. That's where I'm from. Right, some literal air cover. That was fun. Okay, so you jump from this room. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Let's try that again, shall we? Okay, Krillin, why didn't you do that earlier? Here to here. It's best aim for that little wooden piece. And just jump right up here. Wow, guys. I haven't missed this every time, and of course, because I'm recording, I'm going to miss this probably at least 7 times. So, alright, so let's try it again. Jump around here. Now, it helps to crouch here, but you can crouch, and you'll see the location of the Tome. And then, of course, another suspicious brick. Hopefully I haven't missed any this time around, but you'll never know. You never know. I don't know. Maybe you guys will know. Hopefully you guys will. Someone can tell me. I have searched all around that statue for a suspicious brick. I have not found one. If you remember, there is, in some of the lore and comments, they say that the statue supposedly was hiding some kind of treasure or something. I don't remember exactly what the comment was, but there it is. I thought there might be something with that statue. There is another brick that I'm close to here, but I'm not going to hit it yet because I'm going to finish walking this circle and getting this chest on this side of the rotunda, as it were. I don't know what else to call it. Rotunda sounds good because it's round, right? This chest right here. Eh, look, loot die for my efforts. Maybe there's a Grim here. I don't know. I don't see it. So, and there are those guys. Throw a bomb in there, see what happens. You know, have a good time.
Just want to be your friend.
Anything? Dealer?
Potions? Oh well, any port in the store.
Oh, wow, that would have been a great place for a Grim right there.
Fire rod.
Throw one of these in there too. I mean, fire doesn't have to be magical, does it? I'm gonna throw everything out there while we can. Angles, my friends, angles. That's why I'm going and looking at like every possible way.
In the distance, the manly tower.
Alright, so
Can anyone else feel it? There's a spark of magic in the air.
that's why I think there's something specific here. Like there's, I don't know, is there a brick here? Is this where something gets unlocked? I don't know. But if you remember, they said that this guy's looking at the treasure or whatever. So I don't know. Is that where the treasure is? Is that where the treasure is? Is that where the treasure is? I don't know. Maybe. I could have sworn he was pointing to a treasure, they were saying. Or is his right hand pointing? But I did look, I've checked this thing several times, pretty closely to see if there's like a brick or a switch.
Right here.
I have not seen it. In most cases I'm being chased by something though, so it's possible that I'm just not seeing it because I'm in a bit of a panic, right? Let's see, what is right hand pointing at? He's pointing at drink. See, like that. It's gonna be hard. Anyway, point being, she says that there's magic in the air. Usually, in the Garden of Moor, she says that right where you find like the first thing, I guess. So I don't know. I want to believe it's here somewhere. You know, there's something special here. Anyway, the runes here. I'm convinced I could. There are definitely more buttons though, so maybe I don't know if I'm gonna go back here or what. So I know in the Garden of Moor. Oh, by the way, here's another rune. So you walk back here. This little place was here before in the first game. So yeah, was a barrel spawn here. I could be wrong. I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna go around the other side just to make sure we didn't miss anything.
I'm almost growing away.
Just had to shoot that. Don't know why.
You, but
Just had to do
I
it.
certainly hate you less. There's a runner in the shadows.
You can jump on that, but I didn't find it led anywhere. I thought maybe the Grim might be on one of these posts or something, but... Whee! Oh, that's gonna suck. Let's jump into it.
There's a gas racky somewhere close by.
I breathe.
Nothing. See, even tried jumping around there, but didn't.
There is something not quite right here.
See, that's the other
I
thing.
can't quite put my finger on it.
Like, makes me want to say that there's... I mean, who knows why she's saying that? Who knows? The developers maybe did that just to confuse you. I don't know. Yeah, take that. Take that, candles. Misdirection, right? Maybe it's in the fire.
Coming in. Just want to be your friend.
Stand together! Send the buggers back into the field!
I think I can kind of see inside the house. I mean, sure, it's just a still image. Whoops. don't know, maybe there is something here. She says something doesn't feel right. I know there's one more brick up top, so we'll be seeing that shortly. Maybe it's just a wall that you can walk through, and I missed it completely, you know what I mean? There's a door up ahead that you've never been able to go through. I don't know if you can walk through that. I don't know if there's secret doors you have to hit. I don't know. I would doubt that there's like something you have to strike, because that just doesn't sound right. But yeah, I tried to jump across here. Couldn't get anywhere with that. Well, you know, for what it's worth, I did try it, so that's a thing. Yeah, maybe we pick up this barrel and put it somewhere. I haven't seen a spot for it, so there's that door I was talking about, by the way. Like I thought maybe it's something in there, but no dice, right? Yep. Maybe it's this room. I don't know. You can definitely shoot in there, so that's a thing. Don't know if that means anything. Oh well, whatever. Dude, I love that new effect. It just... Ow. I haven't stood on this thing.
Don't worry, Cootie. I'll be back.
Cannot hide.
That's kind of funny. They can't come up here, really.
Fire rat.
Good to know. Good to know. Did you like a really late block I had there? No, I didn't check to see if there was anything on the sides here. Oh, doesn't look like there are. Oh well. Nothing to blow up here. Alright, so we're coming up against another couple bricks. Here's one. Nice brick. I like that brick. There's one inside the tavern too. I think that's the last one I know about, actually. So that's it for bricks, I think. So here, we're coming up against the last one. Just, again, maybe it's, maybe I've missed something. Can we get up there? That would be pretty cool, huh? Looks like we can. Like, we almost can. I'm afraid to, like, walk right over.
I hear the gas rats.
Anyway. Let's see if we can do it. Oh, now I'm convinced. I'm gonna die doing this.
Take it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna die doing this. Watch, it's gonna be horrible.
Ash, poison.
Nope, I hit a wall.
Vermin. We've a walk fire thrower to
What's a
deal
shot?
with.
Look low, look high, jump and look around. Nice shot. Too bad we are all melting.
This way looks promising.
Oh, these used to be flat.
Oh, pretty job. Hello.
Matters now. These bushes used to be flat. Can I actually jump on these? No. Alright. So, I usually go around this way, just not for any real other reason other than when I was searching for the switches and everything. There, that bar right there, that's where the final switch I'm aware of is. So I'm gonna wait for the horde to subside before I hit it, because maybe there'll be an audio cue or something. So. It's gotta stop.
You don't see it? Right through. They brought up a warp fire thrower. Is that all? I was hoping for an explosion. Huh, maybe
Alright,
next
so back to
time.
the bar. So here's where the last brick I know of is. So next to this chest,
Anyone?
you'll see right around here. Bam. Nothing. I got nothing out of that. You see that? There was something back there. I think that was just a leaf. That's a leaf.
Contagious, isn't it?
So that's it. That's all the bricks I know about. If you guys have any ideas where the others could be, you let me know. Hopefully we could solve this together. Yeah, I didn't hear any audio cues. I know for some of the other things she says like, oh, this is you know, that's what we or what is it? Did you hear that? Something moved, you know? But nothing. So yeah, I don't know if maybe I shouldn't have done this jump. Maybe I should have gone back. But yeah, that's the last brick I know about. So this is still here. It's in a very odd room here because there's a chest. Oops. There's a chest there, but not much else. I tried jumping on the chest.
The unmistakable aroma of
Maybe there was,
artifice and flame as well. Arrow, black
You know,
powder,
a grim or
it's all
something,
here.
but yeah, you can't really get up through
I hear
here. So
something. Gas rats.
weird, kind of small room. You can't use it to jump back over there, by the way.
Dead gas rat.
So if you remember, this is where the second grim used to be.
This, darlings.
What you had to do was hit a candle in another room. Go ahead and do that. I don't know who discovered that, by the way. That stroke of luck, but does the developers tell everybody? Anyway, it's behind you right here. You get this candle. You're gonna have. There you go. Hit that candle, and now. You'll see that this room over here has opened up. But the Grim's no longer here, so I don't know what the whole point is. Not on the rafters. Oh wait, this hasn't opened. Oh, there you go. You had to open the chest and hit the candle? Didn't know that. Ah, that's funny. Anyway, it's open now, so...
Didn't there used to be a grimoire here? Perfect
did,
illusion, my
Alicia.
rotting feet.
But not anymore. Take that, candles.
Hush! I hear a gutter runner.
Yeah, that's right. Turn all those... I was gonna say turn the candles off, but that doesn't make sense.
Gun rat. Now where is it?
Okay. You don't want it back here. There's nothing here. You know, it's worth going there. Yeah, I don't know, guys.
Heads up! Come, backstabber! BC, bleed to bleed!
Yes, they're just gonna chill there. Well, it gets curly and I can take care of this.
I breathe! Port sizes, don't worry. Here, try this!
Oh! Bye-bye, Stormfiend.
Well, I suppose you have to hit sometime.
Is he dead?
Ammunition! Please, Vermintide!
That's kind of funny.
A pack of street monks come for to save lives.
I suppose we had like a Gruber and a dwarf here. face! Really? You just destroyed the door for the door there. I get the feeling that maybe it's something where like you have to, I don't know, blow something up, or, you know, use one of these barrels that always appears or something. I could completely be wrong though. I mean, I don't know. Like, is there something back here? Kind of see back there. That's just,
Look at this one. We'll be walking on the clouds.
cool. Then there's a little nook back here. Nothing.
Clean vermin! Hell on sight!
Only good, little brat. A dead one.
I did try tossing the bombs in these things. Nothing. Tried to toss in that little alcove back there. Nothing.
Healing draft.
You know, I tried. I tried all sorts of fun things. I don't know what I'm missing. Maybe it's a crazy jump. I don't know.
Don't run. He just wants to be your friend.
I got nothing.
Clean vermin!
Isn't there a comet? Where's the comet? I used to see it from the lift.
Move quickly, lumberboots! Unless you want burning to ash.
Oh, here you can almost get stuck, by the way, so careful.
Yeah, it's funny, isn't it?
Sometimes, like, if you jump back there, you can get stuck.
And another phone.
I don't really check this hallway, because this hallway might be a good place to hide a Grim or something, because you're typically running through there and not paying attention, but I haven't seen anything. Worth a shot though, right? Even check the windows.
Ride away, little ones.
Oh, already had a bomb. Yeah, I'll take that over the fire. So, yeah, I think by now we would have missed it, so I don't know.
Dead strangler.
Wasn't there... Didn't you used to see the comet or something from up here? It's over the mountains. Man, I don't remember. It's been so long. This game is gorgeous. Yeah, I don't know if there are any Grims or anything at this point, so I'm just going to kind of run through the rest of it. I've kind of scoured this place like I have, like you saw me do. It's horrible. So, again, it's possible I'm just seeing things from the wrong angle, you know, or whatever, but I'm not finding and or seeing it. So
Not as
a bit of lag
sneaky as
there
you
for the
believe,
mouse.
runner.
Yeah, I don't know, guys. I think that's as best as I could do. So, 3 tomes, a Grim,
You
and a
tall wizard.
whole
My
bunch
sisters
of
can teach you
buttons.
You hear that nicely, Story?
Otherwise, nothing. Used to be a storm room and it used to always be there, right? Or do I not remember things correctly?
Story, a Globadier comes. Oh, you know your way around a thick
Maybe
fight,
I thought the Grim might be
Thank you,
there.
Bardin. I guess all those years as a battle wizard paid off.
Well, let's hope this works. Get it!
That's a nice old boy.
Stand and they fall.
God, that guy.
Then there'll be more. Like smoke on the mountain.
Doesn't sound happy.
Yep. Nothing, guys. I gotta do something right. We're gonna do this exciting way and just
That's a death round. You're all dancing for that Globadier.
seriously, Marcus is like, okay, whatever. wasting more of our health. Good work.
Do I spy an ammunition stash?
Oh, look at that, you can see more there. Spawn locations are pretty similar to the first game. There was a method where you could hide behind this bench, and it still works. It's veteran, so I'm not too concerned. Probably just gonna run around in circles. Some people take the stairs. Excuse me, you used to be able to make that jump. I don't know if you can now. So,
Guess everything was just a warm-up till now.
new. Look at this bench. Get like 2 people up front, and then 2 people in back, and that's it. You could probably take legend that way. Make sure that you got, well, 3 people up front, 1 guy watching this back area.
You'll be all day. When you can stop us, you're welcome to...
Just want to be your friend.
I'm just gonna murder Hobo. Does murder Hobo. I meant to throw a flaming head there and completely just failed to trigger it. I mean, it would have been a waste anyway. I've got that, you know, the nerfed melee crit to reduce cooldown. It doesn't work here. So after the changes. You know how it normally runs here is there's a couple waves and then the floor opens up. It's pretty similar to the first game. The difference here is that there's no cart because no cart, and you had to find. It's kind of like the, what is it? Not Moon Gate. Yeah, Moon Gate or something. I don't know what it's called. Just it's a different kind of bubble because I guess it's an illusion or whatever.
We've unleashed
It's a mess. Right in the face. That's annoying. Knowing this guy's probably a bad spot. Made an executive decision to leave. No, this still grenades.
A taste of
more
dark
to
gods
do.
or not, the Chaos Warrior.
Now that guy got in the way.
There's a way to know what else.
Gerber's Halbert's really good at killing those things. I'm like, that did not go the direction I was hoping. And in the end it worked out. Man, they're really generous on Plague Monks on the newer levels. I don't know what that's all about. Especially in Engines of War, when you're trying to destroy the, what are they called? Doom Wheels? They spawn those Plague Monks like every few seconds. It's really annoying. And of course, it can end you really quick because if you're not paying attention, those guys can put you under very quickly. I think you should be dropping soon. Maybe not.
watching you work, Shannon.
Drop. There it goes.
Let's take the moving
Now
floor
they're
back
gonna
to
jump
ground
on
level.
because they're all standing.
That was definitely harder than before.
Gonna. Oh, that's not even the. So this drops to the bottom if you remember.
Enjoy.
And like I said before, the cart's gone. So sorry I didn't get all the buttons, but work in progress, right? I feel like I'm at least every time I find a new button, I'm like, oh, this must be it. But that's not what happened. second. Here it is.
That will break the illusion.
Alright, well, thanks for watching. If you want to leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe, you know what to do. Feel free to point out where I'm missing any buttons or that final Grim is, but I'm pretty sure I'm close to it. So, Eternal Frost signing out.